Alright guys, so this makes Integrated Math 1, Lesson 2, second lesson. Today we're going to be working with evaluating expressions with multiple variables. See, so last one, we evaluated expressions with just one variable. Today we're going to step it up a little bit, start with a couple of variables. So that leads us to our first question. Let's start with 2, okay? So say we had x over 3 plus 2y. And we wanted to evaluate that when x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. Well, like we did in the last time, we just have to substitute, right? So we would substitute x for 9 and y for 5. Just nothing more, just two substitutions now since we have two different variables. So we would substitute x for 9. So you'd get 9 divided by 3 plus 2 times, well, in this case, y would be 5. So we would multiply 2 times 5. So 9 divided by 3, that's just 3. Plus 2 times 5 is 10. So we just write 10. And 3 plus 10 is 13. So when x equals 9 and y equals 5, this expression will produce an output of 13. Let's do another one. Let's say we have the expression 2x minus 3y. And we wanted to evaluate that when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. So once again, we substitute. So we substitute x. Well, that's just 6. So we'll get 2 times 6, that in parentheses, minus, well, what's y? Y is 2. So we just subtract minus 3 times 2. Boom. Put that in parentheses. You get 2 times 6, that's just 12. 12 minus 3 times 2, that's just 6. So you get 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. So when x is equal to 6 and y equals 2, this will produce an output of just 6. So let's go on to another page real quick. There we go. So let's do another one. Say we have the expression, let's get spicy a little bit. No, I'll save that for a little bit. Say we have the expression, let's do 3 variables now. Say we have the expression 8x divided by y minus z plus, let's just do 3 now. And we want to do that when x is equal to, let's do 2, y is equal to 4, let's do 4, and z is equal to 8, let's do 8. So once again, we should just substitute, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So once again, we just substitute x for 2, y for 4, and z for 8. So if we do 8 times x, so 8 multiplied by 2, so we're left with 8 times 2 divided by, well, y, what is y? Y is 4. 4. And then we subtract z. Well, in this case, z is 8. So we subtract 8. So we're left with 8 times 2 is 16. Divide that by 4 minus 8. 16 divided by 4 is just equal to 4. So we get 4 minus 8, which is also equal to negative 4. So when x equals 2, y equals 4, and z equals 8, it'll produce an output of just -4. So let's make another one. Let's do the 4 now. So say we have 2.5, ooh, spicy, x divided by z minus y, and do all of that divided by k. Okay, and we want to evaluate that when I'll put it up here. Put this right here. When x is equal to, do 4. When z is equal to 2. And then, what should we put as y? Let's just put 3. We could put 3. So y is equal to 3, and k is equal to 7. Okay? Well, once again, we just substitute. So that's equal to 2.5 times x. What is x? X is 4. So we do 2.5 multiplied by 4. Boom, put that in parentheses. Divide that by z. What is z? Z is 2. 2. And then we subtract that by y. What is y? Y is 3. Put that in parentheses. And we just divide that by k is 7. So we divide that by k. K is 7. Just divide that by k. I said that like 3 times. Sorry. 2.5 times 4. Well, what is that? That's just 10. So 10. We're left with 10 divided by 2. Oh, my bad. Boom. 10 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 7. So that is equal to 10 divided by 2 is just 5. So you're left with 5 minus 3. Divide that by 7. You're left with 5 minus 3 is just 2. So 2 divided by 7. That is our final answer. There's nothing more to it. Just substitute and keep doing that. Yeah. Let's do a couple more. Oh, here, I could just do that. I love Google Keep so much. It's so good. So next, what could I do? Ooh, I could do 8 divided by x minus y b a. All 3 of these are variables. So this is going to get really confusing. I'm going to need you to come with, evaluate it with me. Say when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 8, b is equal to 1/2, and a is equal to 3. Okay, so we just want to substitute. So in this case, we have 4 variables. And if you break it down into steps, it's not so hard as if you were to just look at it and just be like, wow, that's a lot of work to do. You just got to break it down, right? So you just substitute again. What 8 divided by x? Well, what is x? X is 2. 8 divided by 2 minus y times b times a. All of this is just multiplication. And I can't spell that, but I would. So that's just multiplication. I'll say that again. I can't abbreviate, but I can't spell for the life of me. Anyway, y times b times a. So we know y is 8 times 1/2 times 3. So let's put that in parentheses. Y, 8, a multiplied by b is 1/2 multiplied by, boom, 3. So you're left with 8 divided by 2, which is 4, minus 8 times 1/2, which is just 8 divided by 2. So here, x being multiplied, I just want to write this down, by 1/2 is the same thing as x divided by 2. Okay. You ought to know that. So, oh my god, I can't think today. So 8 times 1/2, just the same thing as 8 divided by 2. So that'll be 4. 4 times 3. And you might think, well, 4 minus 4, that's 0, and then you're left with negative 3. Now, that's not how it works. You need to do the parentheses first, right? So you'll get with 4 minus 4 times 3, so that's just 12. That will yield you a response of negative 8. So when x equals 2, y equals 8, b equals 1/2, and a equals 3, you'll get a response of negative 8. All right, let's do another one. I'm going to make another drawing because I don't want to be like congested. So, let's just say AB divided by C, divide that by 2, minus 8D. Okay, and we want to evaluate that when A is equal to 3, B is equal to 7, C is equal to, hmm, 3. Let's do 3, make it interesting. Let's not, let's just do 8. Okay, and then D is equal to, what do we want D to equal? Let's do 2. Okay, so A times B, it's just the same thing as A is 3, B is 7, 3 times 7, boom. So you're left with 3 times 7, 3 times 7, divided by C is 8, so C is 8, divide that by 8, then divide that by 2. Subtract 8 times D. What is D? D is 2. So we just write down 2. And I'm going to rewrite that thing that I wrote down. So x multiplied by 1 over 2 is equal to the same thing as x divided by 2. Make sure you know that. So you're left with 3 times 7. What is that? That's just legit. That's just 21, right? So 21, left with 21 divided by 8 over 2. So minus, what's 8 times 2? It's just 16. And if we write that right there, I'm going to rewrite it 20. Oh, sorry. Pen goofed up. 21 divided by 8. Divide that by 2. Minus 16. Right? So, well, what did we say was the same thing as dividing by 2? Well, we see right here, x divided by 2 is the same thing as x times 1/2. Well, what is x in this case? X is just 21 divided by 8. So we can rewrite this as 21 divided by 8 multiplied by 1/2 minus 16. And this will yield us a response of 21 times 1, which is 21, divided by 8 times 2, which is 16, minus 16. That is our final answer. We cannot simplify this anymore. That's our final answer. So when A equals 3, B equals 7, C equals 8, and D equals 2, that is going to be your final answer. Okay, I'll catch you in the next lesson. Bye guys, have a good day.